All right, so when the recession came, 60% of those jobs that was getting paid, were you able to sustain a lifestyle of living middle class, 60% of those jobs got cut, but then they made 77% of low income jobs after that. So the only real jobs you can get out here is only low income jobs, which is basically minimum wage jobs, which most of those jobs is working at a restaurant or at the grocery store for 7 something. And you can't live off of that, man. Nobody can live off of that without struggling. But that's the reality of America, and soon there ain't gonna be no jobs here in America. Keep reading.
May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble when it had begun to burn?
Yeah.
May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Yeah.
The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
Out to verse 14 in that same chapter.
Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again.
Yeah, so they're not going to return until they fulfill their purpose. So poverty is going to increase here in America, okay? America's going to be reduced to, hell, it is at a third world state, but you people don't realize, it haven't sunk in yet. So when it finally sinks in, it's gonna be too late, man. It's gonna be way too late. You ain't gonna be able to walk up and down the street and enjoy yourself anymore. Very soon. Hell, it can happen in a couple weeks. When New Year's come in, man.
Until they come upon the earth.
Yep, till they come upon the earth. Hop to verse 16 down to 21.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a strong archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that are sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woes me, who will deliver me in those days?
And that's gonna be the fate of you people, man. Okay? Now this is Esdras. That's a man of the Lord. And he said in those days, proving he's gonna be back here. All right, but the scriptures say we broke that down that the Lord's going to deliver those that's of his elect, man. And he told them not to fear. But if the man of the Lord is seeing this and he's fearing it, how much more for you people that's not going to be delivered?
Chapter 4, what is
17. All right. If the righteous be scarcely saved, where do the sinner and the ungodly appear, man? Y'all going to be destroyed grievously, man.
The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear.
Read that again.
The beginning of wars and the power shall
go from the top.
The beginning of sorrows and great mournings.
The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. You people still trying to revive that spirit. Oh, I'm gonna go shopping and do this. Okay? And celebrate the biggest Christmas ever. But we're in a time of great sorrows, and you people gonna be mourning, especially so-called white people that boast yourselves in your fiat paper money, and you masonry niggas that think you gonna get a pass because you a mason. You gonna lose your money too, man. Okay? Especially when that dollar collapse, man. Simple ass niggas like money, how you say that? Mayweather. How he boasts himself in his stacks of money or whatever. That's gonna become the knot, man. Okay?
Getting a famine and great death.
And the famine's coming. And a lot of people gonna starve out, man. A lot of people gonna starve out and die of severe death. Because famine is by far one of the most grievous deaths you can experience of going out, okay? And with that famine is gonna come cannibalism, okay? Cannibalism. And you people already got the taste of, taste for people. Yeah, because if you're eating pork, which pork has the same anatomy close to human flesh, so you're gonna resort to eating that long pork. That's your children. That's your woman. That's your best friend. Okay?
2 Esdras chapter 15, verse 57.
Read it loud for these peons.
Thy children shall die of hunger.
Yep.
And thou shalt fail through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down.
Yep, Charlotte gonna be broken down. Hell, a lot of these cities around the United States are being broken down. The Lord's sending storms, okay, natural disasters to break them down, okay. They gonna cut all that budget. They gotta cut spending, so they ain't able to do as much maintenance work on the bridges and stuff. All right. And this city is not as glorious as it used to be about 20 years ago. You know, they try to big it up when Obama came down here and had these celebrities endorse Charlotte. Charlotte still looks terrible. It still looks terrible. And it's gonna get worse. Keep reading.
And all thine shall perish with the sword in the field.
Yep, talking about your military men. They're gonna get slaughtered over there in that Third World War, man. And you women too, all right? And the United States, they thinking about putting you women on the front line now. That's right. You want to be equal with a man? You think you G.I. Jane and Xena the warrior princess and any of these, Diana, you superwoman? Okay, well, they're going to put you out there. Do what you do. And you're going to get slaughtered. Okay? Because the United States military is going to get destroyed going up against them Arabs, Iran, and against Russia and their allies.
They that be in the mountain shall die of hunger.
Yep. So all these people trying to prep and trying to go and establish their little bunkers and hideouts in the mountains, they gonna die of famine, man. Cause we know you Edomites, you Caucasians. That's how you getting down. You taking your kids to the shooting rifle range, learn how to shoot their gun. All right. But all that's gonna be for naught, man. Cause you're gonna die out in the mountains, and I think it's something called I think it's called cabin fever or some shit. When people start getting delusional and shit, when they haven't been able to eat or they've been up in secluded areas too long, all right, they're gonna bug out, and then they're gonna just start killing each other, man. Keep reading.
And eat their own flesh.
So that proves that these people that's trying to prep and stuff, they're gonna resort to cannibalism, man. Keep reading.
And drink their own blood for very hunger of bread and thirst of water.
Yeah. Yeah, and America is by far the most obese country in the whole earth. In the whole world, America leads in obesity, diabetes, heart failure. We're by far the most sickest people on the planet. That's why America's also the leader in pharmaceutical drugs. And people being on pharmaceutical drugs, which ain't nothing but witchcraft, man, and poison. That's why you people all docile, and almost every 1 out of 3 commercials is about some new prescription drug. And they always telling you to trust in your doctor. Your doctor gonna tell you to take the RFID chip. The doctor gonna lead you to getting destroyed, man. Cause he's a damn devil, man. You got something to say on that? Okay. From there, go to Isaiah 47:1. I might just post a link of the articles in the info box because they are kind of lengthy, but it's a lot of information in there, okay? But basically in the articles, Michael Sander, who is the economic specialist that wrote this article, he did a report in August talking about there's only 25% of the jobs here in America are considered good jobs. And what makes them a good job, you gotta be paid around like $17.96 to like 20 plus an hour. Get benefits, spousal benefits for you and your woman or your spouse or whatever. Because now they do this thing with your partners and shit. And you gotta get a pension or a retirement plan as well. Those are the three criterias of considered a good job. And it's only 25% of those here in America. All the rest of them are, like we've been saying, low income jobs, which is like 7